How's it going, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on my wonderful channel. Hope you guys are having a good day, because I'm having a pretty good day too. But I'm gonna tell you guys the story about how I didn't have a good day and why I'll never work with a Jamaican ever again. And if you guys don't know what a Jamaican is, the best way to put it is think of that super annoying, down badass person who's always like, "Can I have my hug? Where's my hug at?" And just think of them like on fucking fentanyl and crack, like mixed together. They snorted like 5 lines and like they just start talking like this, man. Like, hey man, they have like an extremely inunderstandable, wait, is that even a fucking, like, they just have a extremely inunderstandable fucking accent, and all they say is that's a joke. They didn't really say that, but this is the story about why I quit my job, my second job. Like, I've only had two, but this place, bro, like, I literally just had to quit, because if I didn't, I would have literally fucking shoot up the restaurant and like fucking kill my, like, one thing about me is like, if I ever commit a crime, like if I actually fucking murder someone, I'm gonna kill myself too. Like, what the fuck do I look like going to jail? But leave a like if you guys enjoy the story, and subscribe if you want more. But without further ado, let me start this. Wait, actually, make sure you guys get tucked in first, have your headphones on, and yeah, just sit down, lay down, I don't fucking know, and enjoy. But this story takes place after my old job closed down. Like, it was so sad, and it was like the fucking perfect job. I literally got paid to do jack shit. Like, I was just there to do whatever, and I got fucking paid every week, well, every other week, like 2 weeks bi-weekly. But when I tell you I was down bad, I was literally seconds away from being a street hooker. Like, I was about to stand on the side of the street and sell dick for like by the inch, or like probably well, actually I wouldn't put anything in my mouth, but still, I was just down bad and fucking poor. And I had my brother, I was like, "Yo, Jordan, please give me a job. Like, I really need money." And he was like, "I mean, I can get you to work with me, like at my place." And he was saying they were making $15 an hour. It's so easy, it's chill, you do whatever. And at the last place I was like working, I was making $9 an hour. So that's a $6 increase, and that can like be used to buy like more Pornhub Premium, or like, you know, any down, well, I don't have Pornhub Premium, but you know, you get the gist. But I could just buy more shit and be happy as fuck. So I was like, okay, bet. And I talked to the managers. We had like a little interview type thing. It was weird as fuck. But the owner, it was some Jamaican black fat bitch. Just remember that. He was black. He was black as shit. Fat as shit. And he was a big bitch. But we're gonna call him Andrew Garfield for this story. And for his wife, we're gonna call her fucking Rachella. I don't fucking know. But Andrew Garfield and Rachella, they are the most incompetent, retarded, like just the most bottom of the line, low life, retarded, like they were just fucking the worst managers ever. Why? It's because they're so uncoordinated in their own business, which made it so down bad. Like, one would tell me, "Oh, Justin, fucking put this ketchup inside the freezer." And then the other would be like, "No, put it inside of a cabinet." And they'd get mad. And when I tell them, "Oh, you told me to do this," right in front of them, they'd be like, "Oh, well, why don't you go to me to verify?" Like, it's like, if I have one man, like not even a manager, a store owner telling me to do something, why the fuck would I listen to the other store owner? Like, why would I go back to see and verify? And the times I actually did verify, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, you could do it." And then like they double back and be like, "Oh, never mind." Like, they were just annoying as fuck. But they were fucking with my money and my paychecks for however long. Like, I'd work hours on hours. And the thing about me is I was literally free as fuck. Like, after school, all I do was just play video games and do whatever the fuck. So I was like, "Yo, let me just work and I can make money and I'd be chilling." So I just didn't even give a fuck. But then my paychecks would be like absolute shit, and I'd be like, "How the fuck?" I literally work every other day, like weekends too. I'd be there every single fucking day, and I'd be like, "Yo, we get paid every week. I'm here like every day." And then I was like, I'm not getting paid $15 an hour if my checks are like coming up this short. And I don't want to ask how much I was getting paid, which you should always do, but like me, it's just like, it's weird. Like, "Yo, how much am I getting paid?" Like, saying that shit to a manager, shit is just always weird and cringy to me, because I don't want them thinking, oh, this nigga is only here for fucking money. Let's, like, fucking fire this bitch ass nigga. But my brother asked for me, and she said I'm getting paid like $10 an hour, and I was like, hey, that's still kind of good, but that's not, like, the money isn't really moneying. And you could say, oh, it was because of taxes, but like, it's not even that too, because I was getting tipped, and I was making, actually, like, I was making fucking good tips. But all of a sudden, like, well, I remember I made like $100 tip one day. I don't know, like, this dude was fucking Jesus. Like, I don't know what I did to him, or like if he wanted to suck me off in like the back of the restaurant, but that nigga gave me $100 tip. Tell me why my paycheck was like, what, 300? And I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, that should have at least carried the 100, like been 400 or something. But I was like, yo, these dudes are like bullshitting, because there's no fucking way. So they were already doing that. And one thing about me is I'll work every day, I don't care, but when I asked for time off, I'm expecting that time off. So tell me why I made like plans to go to the mall with my friends. They like still, like, I gave them 2-week notice. Yo, can I not work? Tell me why I'm still on the fucking schedule. I'm like, yo, are you retarded? And what is it? One of the workers, she was like there. She's been there since they opened. She is like, I guess, a manager, but not like she's just the manager. But she's the one who did the schedules. I talked to her specifically. I was like, yo, I'm gonna be busy this day. Like, I actually cannot. She still put me on the schedule, and I'm like, dude, like, you're literally retarded. Like, what the fuck are you doing with your job? Like, I went to you personally. Like, not even a sentence. I just talked to her when we worked together. I was like, yo, I can't work here. Like, I can't work this day. She still put me on, and I'm like, yo, these dudes are like just stupid. Like, they're actually stupid. And the thing is, I was like letting all this shit like go down. I was like brushing it off, like, yo, these dudes are annoying as fuck, but I'm gonna just let it slide, whatever, I don't care. But what is it? It was just things leading up to this. Like, what is it? My brother, he started working before me, so they called him number one, and they started calling me number two. Like, at first it was whatever, but like literally it came to like the most trivial shit. Like, I'd do one thing, like I'd fucking, I don't know, clean the table. They'd be like, oh my god, you're cleaning it bad, like clean it like number one. And I'm like, dude, how the fuck do you like clean a table good or bad? Like, it's literally spray the fucking sanitizer, the disinfectant shit, and then wipe the shit. Like, I wiped it fucking normally, but they're like, oh, but like they're just always on my dick and balls, like literally slobbing on my knob. Like, and it wasn't even legal. Like, I was still 17 at the time. Like, it was some freak ass shit, but I was like, whatever the fuck. But the things that led up to me quitting, I'll remember the day perfectly. Like, so they were already on my dick, like, oh, just to do this, do that. And I was like, yo, whatever. Like, it was a busy day. I was getting annoyed, but I was like, yo, it's a, like, it's a restaurant. It get busy, like, shit like that. And I'm like, yo, it's probably they're just annoyed. They don't want to, like, fuck up someone's food, get in trouble, like, just annoying shit like that. I was like, yo, it's like, whatever. I'm gonna let it slide. And the manager, fucking Rachella, her, like, the one thing about her too is she's built like a version of Shrek and Fiona. Like, she looks like Fiona in the face. Like, she was ugly as fuck. Like, it was even like, it's not even a joke. She was ugly as fuck. And like, she was just fat as fuck. Like, and it's not even funny. Like, she was actually built improper. Like, it was just disgusting, bro. Like, if you saw her in real life, you'd actually throw the fuck up. Like, think of Big Mom from one, like, she was built like fucking Big Mom. And Andrew Garfield, that nigga, he was just a retard. Like, he looked like he was on the slow bus at school. Like, and that dude, like, he spoke fucking terrible. He was like, hey man, like, he just sounded like a fucking retard. But the thing about them is they were just annoying the fuck out of me too. But Rachella, she tried to be funny, and that shit annoyed the fuck out of me. Like, my brother, he got a haircut, and what is it, like, one of the workers at the restaurant, they knew someone, and they're like, yo, let me get you a haircut, blah blah blah. And my brother was like, okay. So he went to get a haircut, and they came back to the store like later, and they were like, oh, Jordan got a nice haircut, oh, he looks nice, he looks cool. And the fucking Rachella, in front of everyone in the restaurant, like, she literally screamed this shit at the top of her lungs trying to be funny. She was like, ooh, you look nice, Jordan, you look way better than Justin. And she literally was laughing, and like, no, like, it was literally dead silence, because people were like, yo, why the fuck is this girl screaming? And like, they start looking at me, and I'm just like washing fucking cups, because they had a sink and you just had to wash cups like right in it. And I'm just like looking like, yo, why the fuck is everyone everyone, like, I saw, like, I heard the joke she tried to make, and I saw everyone was staring at me, and I'm like, is she trying to be, like, okay, fine, okay, bet. And ever since then, like, before we closed, I was just smiling. I was doing all the extra work. They were like, oh, Justin, what happened? Like, what's the mood change? I was like, oh, I'm just happy. I'm happy because I'm gonna fucking quit. Like, literally that night, after that, I was like, let me go to the bathroom real quick. I had my cart on me, and I took, like, fucking 2 blinkers. So I was like, oh, shit. Like, I was, like, in and out, but I was, like, still, like, yo, I'm about to quit this fuck-ass job, and fuck that girl, Rachella. And the thing about me is, I quit at, like, the perfect time, because it was Friday or Saturday. I don't remember, but what is it? I quit Friday, I think. And what is it? It was a busy night. And the day after, that's when they scheduled me to work when I asked them for a time off. So I was like, yo, fuck these dudes. And I went to the mall with my friends. And then Sunday rolled around, and that's when they had brunches. And brunches are, like, always one of the most busiest days of, like, the fucking month, because we rarely do it. And our brunches, they, like, always served a lot of food. We had music, DJs, and all that. But they were down one server, and they were, like, fucking down bad as shit. I don't know how they're doing now, because I, like, left the fucking state. But if they're, like, still in business, I'm not even gonna lie, I will do a whole food review there, and, like, just give my honest opinion about the food, not like bash it or anything, just to talk shit. I'm totally gonna give them a good review. But yeah, that was literally the story of why I quit my job. Like, it was just some fuck shit, and I was like, yo, you guys are fucking weird, fuck you guys, give me my money. Like, I still went to get my final paycheck, and it was like $100. Like, it was still bullshit, but hey, $100 is $100, just like how $20 is $20. Thanks again for watching the video to the very end. Yes, you are amazing, and peace out.
Doesn't really got the katana, yeah, he gon' slice you if you place off. Getting blue face and get to the money, ain't no days off. TS again, we never gonna lay off. We gon' be ballin', we shootin' harder than the